So now to some of the possible problems that people have brought up in regards to a back scabbard. The first one being the speed in which you can draw the sword. Now this one I'm a little divided on, because with your hands at normal rest, I think it is quicker to grab the sword on your side, but having said that, it's not that much quicker. You just go there, I'm not sure which one honestly would be quicker. Now in regards to pulling the sword out, well, I actually think this style of back scabbard would be quicker for a very significant reason. You don't need to pull it all the way out of the sheath to get it out. You only actually need to pull the sword up a third of the length of the blade before you can actually take it out of the sheath. But with one on the side, you have to draw it the full length of the blade to get it out. I think we've done a lot of tests though. You can draw it really quickly, and even if you just casual around and you can be pretending you're like that, that's pretty quick.
Out of interest, I'm comparing both of our speed drawing methods, reducing the frame rate to 30%. And in slow motion, we can see they're actually very comparable. Scalagram is the slightest bit faster, but also bear in mind, I'm drawing a sword that looks to be twice the length of the sword that Scalagram is drawing. If Scalagram was drawing, say, a long sword or anything longer than that, I actually think the speed drawing for the scabbard would win.
So when you want to speed draw it, you just grab, and I think you're good to go. And then people were saying, it's funny, some people were intuitive enough to figure out you could easily attack someone with the same motion of drawing this from the back, but some people are actually saying, no, you can't, and that was a weakness. With a side drawing, scabbard, you can pull it out, but it's actually a lot harder, especially with a longsword. You have to remember, this is actually harder with a longsword, and so the different ways of doing it is to fully draw it out and then slash, okay? But you've got to draw it out even further, and you would have noticed then, I pulled it back with my hand. Let's be honest and keep it on my belt where it would be. Fully drawing it out, it's actually a little hard. Sometimes it gets stuck on the scabbard. Gosh, this one is even hard to pull in if I don't pull the scabbard away because of the length of the blade. But you can do it, I think. You just do it like that. But I think you know where I'm going with this. So for a quick draw and a strike in the one motion, you just go up and down, all right? You absolutely can do a quick draw with this thing. And better yet, you can two-hand and do a really big attack, something with a lot of power. That's kind of the problem with the side draw and attack. It's always going to be one-handed. Very hard to do two-hand because usually you always need to hold the scabbard at the top with this hand. But even if not, you're just drawing it, it's kind of hard to get the two hands on it.
And you can check out the full video on Shadowversity. There is a link embedded in this short. Hope to see you there, and thanks for watching.